Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you're all well and enjoying your bank holiday weekend. Before we get going, I've just watched JB's latest video, and somebody mentioned on it about cutting out the intro. So a quick question to you all. I've got an intro as well. Only really had one person sort of complain about it, and that was about the music. But the reason I'd done an intro for my own channel was to try and sort of just jazz it up a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting. But after seeing that comment on JB's, curious, let me know what you think. Would you rather me get rid of the intro and just do the review? Are you happy with the intro? Do you like the intro? Do you not like the intro? Would you rather no intro at all? Comment, whatever your comment is. Obviously keep it respectable, you know, I'm only asking for your opinion. And I'll see what really happens if nobody wants an intro. Maybe I'll cut that out and just crack on with the video. So yeah, like I say, comment in this video in the comments, and let me know what you want me to do. I won't put the intro in this one. We'll just have a thumbnail and I'll just crack on with the video. So what have we got here? We have got a beer that I picked up from Home Bargains in Oswestry yesterday. Local Home Bargains. I picked up 4 beers. I nearly went 3 then, but I picked up 4 beers. This is one of them, and it's an Argentinian lager. And I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it. I have seen it around before, but we have a bottle of Quilmes, or Quilmes, however you want to say it. An Argentinian lager. It's coming in, I think, if I read it right, 4.9% ABV. It's a 340ml bottle. I have seen this beer around before, but you don't see it too often. So there we go, there's the label. And there is the crown, very nice indeed. Now, I believe this is, there's a company called AMBev, or Ambev, that brews this. So they're new to me. Whether it's supposed to be AB InBev, I don't think so, but I think it is Ambev. So yeah, and apparently this brewery was formed in 1890. A German immigrant started this up and started brewing the beer in Argentina. So we'll see what we get. We'll get it into a glass. I've also got Star Lager, which I think is from Nambia or something. And there's a Weinhock or something. I think the Star is Nigerian. This Weinhock or something is Namibian. And I've also got a Caribbean one, a Carib, which I had on my cruise a couple of years ago and never got around to reviewing it. So they will be coming up. But for now, we are looking at this Argentinian one. So beer in a glass. I'm getting a bit of a whiff of it. It does smell a little bit sort of funky, shall we say. But crystal clear, plenty of bubbles going up. A sort of light, very light golden, dark straw colour, if you like. About a finger a head on top, pure white head. Looks like a lager, looks well carbonated. Let's dive in with the nose. Not sure how much this was, by the way, about £1.39. So let's have a sniff. Very lemony. Very lemony, malty. A little bit hoppy. I was getting a bit of a smell, whether that was the initial burst of it coming out the bottle, but it don't actually smell too bad. Yeah, lemon, malty, hoppy. It don't smell too bad, to be fair. So let's dive in on the old Quilmes or Quilmes Argentinian lager. Give it a taste. Cheers, everyone. About 5 degrees, 4 degrees, something like that is that. So let's go in. Quite surprised, actually. Quite surprised. I was expecting that to be pretty shocking, and for some reason it's Argentinian, but I expected it to be something like a Corona. Expected to be like a Mexican lager. (4.9%). Body's nice. I'm going to say it's light for a sort of 4.9% beer, but I'm kind of imagining It's hot there, and what they want is something quite light and crisp and refreshing. So the body on it's nice, it makes it very drinkable. Carbonation looks busy, but it's not overpowering, and I think that actually helps the beer. It suits the beer. Goes down well. Yeah, it's not the softest, but at the same time, like I said, I think it suits the beer. I think the carbonation suits the beer. On the taste, malty, a little bit sweet. There is the merest suggestion of some syrupiness in there, but I'm going to say the merest suggestion. So that could just be me getting it wrong. But it's malty, lemon, citrus. Slightly sweet. A lovely little peppery sort of feel. And I think that sort of comes from the carbonation buzzing away. Sort of really brings the flavours to life. It's really clean, it's really crisp, and it is refreshing. I would imagine if it's red hot in Argentina and you're drinking this ice cold, this is going to go down a treat because it's going down very well now. That, for me, is massively caneable. There's flavours in there. They're certainly not the biggest sort of flavours you get in a beer, but there's enough there without sort of filling you with flavour. They're there, they're nice and subtle, but enough to sort of taste them. Yeah, 4.9%. Do you get that? I'm going to have to do this quick before it goes. I wouldn't say that tastes 4.9. You could say that was a good 0.5% lower. Drinks really well. That's a really nice drink. I'm really surprised. I would actually go and pick a few of them up. That is a summer beer. You get that nice and chilled. I don't think you're going to get massively bored of it. It's enough in there to not be boring, but also not too overpowering on flavours. You know, to make it undrinkable. It just drinks like a dream. So for me, Quilmes, or Quilmes, however you want to say it, Argentinian lager. Pardon me, I think that's a little cracker. I like that. Nice flavour, clean, crisp, refreshing. Warm day, that's all you want. I think £1.39. Pardon me again. Give it a go. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Don't forget to comment. Let me know what you think about the intro and getting rid of it or keeping it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.